Hi there, and welcome to my presentation. Today, I would like to talk about the motorcycle. We get to the content, which is what I'm going to talk about for the next 5 minutes. Well, first of all, I'm going to give you guys a brief history of the motorcycle. Then, I will talk to you about its components. Then I will explain the reason why it is very popular in Vietnam, my hometown. And last but not least, questions. Since we're doing this at home, so there obviously won't be any prizes for you guys, but try to find the answer to these questions, okay? Now we get to the first part, a brief history of motorcycle. Excuse me for a while. Okay, so I have 3 milestones right here. First of all is 1867. The second one is 1885, and the third one is 1903. And there are specific names that are attached to the milestones of time. So now we'll get to the first one, 1867. There are two names here, Howard Roper and Ernest Michaud. So I would like to give you the Howard Roper velocipede. American Sylvester Howard Roper, born 1823 and passed away on 1896, invented a two-cylinder steam-powered velocipede in 1867, which included a coal-fired steam engine. Well, the velocipede is an early form of a bicycle in which the pedals are attached to the front wheel. And around the same time that Roper introduced his steam-powered velocipede, Frenchman Ernest Michaud attached a steam engine to a velocipede invented by his father, blacksmith Pierre Michaud. His version was fired by alcohol and twin belts drive that powered the front wheel. Now we get to the second milestone, which is 1885. Well, over the next 10 years, dozens of different designs for self-propelled bicycles appeared, but it is widely acknowledged that the first to use a gasoline-powered internal combustion engine was the creation of German Gottlieb Daimler and his partner Wilhelm Maybach, who developed the petroleum rate wagon in 1885. This marked the moment in history when the dual development of a viable gas-powered engine and the modern bicycle collide. So now we'll get to the 1903. Also, the two names Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach. So Daimler was also a prodigious innovator and went on to experiment with gasoline motors for boats, and he also became a pioneer in the commercial car manufacturing arena. The company bearing his name eventually became Daimler-Benz, the company that involved in the corporation we now know as Mercedes-Benz. So we get to the components of a motorcycle. Well, as you can see, I'm going to give you a close-up to the illustration. These are fuel tank, mirrors, riser, turn signal, headlights. Well, and there are, I'm not gonna dig deep into this, but I'm gonna send into the group chat the presentation file, and you guys are gonna have chance to look at this closer, okay? Because we don't have much time for this. And now we get to the popularity, which is the vogue. There are two main reasons for the popularity of motorcycles in Vietnam, and the first one, as I've shown, is the flexibility. Beautiful slide, isn't it? About 95% of Vietnamese registered vehicles are motorbikes and not many cars, which is suitable to Vietnam's situation with many narrow streets and alleys. The second one is the economic. Another gorgeous slide. Okay, so the government apply a high tax a high tax on the car, approximately 200% of the price of the car. That explains the popularity of motorcycles in Vietnam. So now we get to the quiz and answers. Well, before jumping into that, I would like to give a small explanation. That is, I didn't prepare thoroughly for this part, so the questions I gave was not that good, and the slide is not that unite to the theme of the presentation. I'm sorry, I'm apologize for this. So my two questions are: what characteristics of Vietnamese streets that makes motorcycles more popular than other means of transportation? And the second question is, can you suggest a solution to the traffic jam situation in Vietnam? So, guys, this is basically the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching and have a splendid time at home.